Hi, I'm Nicole, and I chose to read the article that was reading LGBT themed literature with young people. This article mainly talked about how teachers can implement LGBT literature in the classroom in an appropriate way. So, some people in the article mentioned that, the article mentioned that some people believe teachers shouldn't implement these types of books in the classroom because teaching should be like a value-free enterprise, and that teachers are supposed to be neutral in the classroom, which I don't necessarily agree with, because I think teachers can have an opinion on these sorts of topics, and that these topics can be addressed in the classroom, because this might be students' only opportunity to talk about LGBT in the community. So some teachers might feel limited in how to bring these types of topics up in the classroom, but literature could be a really good way to show students the differences in sexuality among people in our society. So, another thing that the article mentions is that that queer youth might feel unwelcome in their schools, so not being represented in the literature is only going to worsen these aspects of their life. So as teachers, we should be incorporating LGBT literature that not only shows students that are straight how they can understand people in the LGBT community, but also mirror homosexuals in the literature so that they have another way to represent themselves, or how they can be represented in books. So I think it's important to not just bring a single story of LGBT literature in the classroom, and it should be implemented in different ways and talked about consistently rather than one time or one unit, because that's not really normalizing homosexuality. It's making it more like making it stand alone, rather than showing that kids who may be homosexual are maybe a lot like people that are straight. So that's another thing to think about when implementing it in the classroom. The article also mentioned, let me see, that let's see here. Oh, it says by refusing to position students as homophobes, teachers can, from the start, disrupt the heteronormativity that is so typical in classrooms and challenge students to live up to the expectation of being supportive of LGBT right and people. So I think this is important because kids shouldn't be immediately classified as straight or homophobic in any way. I think LGBT texts will help kids understand that these differences between them and their classmates that may be experiencing a transition of coming out of the closet, and this can form a stronger community in the classroom and reduce bullying perhaps, and just make the issue more understandable to kids. So yeah.